Alright, I think I left you off, if editing goes according to plan, I left you off at the end of the last video showing you how dangerous the drive was, how bad the conditions were. I've been making it. It is 3:24 a.m. I'm about an hour from Atlantic City. Stopped at a Wawa, chicken salad sandwich, so I'm going to eat that here. And then hopefully there's a game going. It'll be like 4:30. I have no idea. The conditions might have made people not go out and play poker tonight. I don't know. It was a holiday, which, you know, probably more people were playing yesterday before midnight, Monday, the holiday, than usual. I don't know how that's affecting, like, all-nighters. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people had off. Some people were working on Monday, though, so I don't know. I'll get there, and I'll see. Worst case scenario is I just go to sleep in my car or in a room, and then I just make sure I get downstairs and play at least one hand. I've been doing 30 minutes, but I mean, one hand counts. Before 9:21. That's when I started the 3-6 limit session at Mohegan. So I have until 9:21, but I would like to do it right when I get to Atlantic City now and then not have to worry about it. Alright, I got here alive. It's 4:33. I really hope there's a game going, because if there's not, I gotta come back here, put on my boots, and get my other jacket and walk across the field in the rain to Borgata and hope a game's going on there. I don't care. I'll play one hand. That counts. I'm really exhausted, and I don't care if they're about to break. I'll talk them into playing one more hand. So we'll see what happens. Alright, I did it. I'm exhausted. It's 5:39. I got into Harrah's. There was one four-handed game going at like 4:40, and they said last hand of the night is 5:15. So I think I only played like 20 minutes. I was really tired. And one guy left while we were playing, so if he stayed, I might have stayed the whole time, but whatever. I played, got New Jersey, got the 7th in a 24-hour period. Started 9:21, ended like 4:58. Then, this is the interesting part. Didn't have a room for Monday, had a room for Tuesday here in Harrah's. I'm in my room, how did I get it? There is no reason in a situation like this to not allow me to check in like 11 hours early. Room is like guaranteed at 4 p.m. It's off season, it's a weekday, the garage is not packed. There are hundreds of rooms that are clean and empty. There's no problem with letting me check in this early. I didn't know if the guy would. The guy was very reasonable, and he just instantly let me check in. So I don't tip floor people or the hotel personnel that often, but that guy deserved it. And yeah, so I got in. This is my earliest check-in, by the way. It was like 5:10 when I walked in here, went to the car, brought some stuff up here. So 5:10, it was like 6 a.m. a couple of years ago at Harrah's in Vegas. 5:10, earliest check-in. So I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'll say more things about the whole day when I'm more rested. So let me just do this. Let's see if this is a great transition. All right, it is the next day. I slept for like 4 hours. If you're wondering, very like, you can't really see. There you go. Very like cloudy and wet outside. Anyway, so yesterday, thoughts on yesterday. The beginning was not difficult. It was just kind of like driving and like running in to play a few hands and then leaving. Got difficult towards the end because of the conditions mostly, and because of how tired I was. Very glad that I did not have to wake up and go downstairs or go to Borgata in the middle of the night to look for a game. Very glad I got here before 5:15. Could you imagine if I played an hour in every place like was the original plan? That would have been nuts. As it was, the only place I played more than a half hour was Parks, which was like 55 minutes. And then I think there was one other place I played for like 45 instead of 30 minutes, even though Harrah's, Atlantic City here, was fewer than 30 minutes. So yeah, even with not playing all that much, it still went from 9:21 to like about 5 a.m. The conditions slowed me down driving. From Bensalem, Pennsylvania to Wilmington, Delaware. Also from Delaware to Baltimore, also from Baltimore to Atlantic City. And what else slowed me down? Stopping at Wawa slowed me down a little bit, but was worth it. Stopping at Wawa, the second one, slowed me down a little bit, but was worth it. Not knowing where the poker rooms were. I didn't mention that, although I was aware of that beforehand. Like, I knew where to park and how to get into the Horseshoe Baltimore and Mohegan, because I was there the day before. And here, Harrah's Atlantic City. I didn't know what building poker was in at Parks, and all the signs say it's in a building that it's not in. Also, Delaware Park, there's only one building, but I didn't know it was on the second floor. I didn't know there was anything when I got to the second floor if I went left. That's why I went right at first. That cost me valuable minutes also. Resorts World also. None of the signs say second floor. I walked around the first floor and then asked someone and then went to the second floor. So all those things cost me minutes, but still glad I got here at like 4:40 and played the last spot. So there it is, one 24-hour period, a single 24-hour period, and I played poker in 7 states. Here to end the video, the results, I just looked at the total. The total is -$5, and would have been real nice to have a win. Only one of the 7 sessions was a winning session, but -5 isn't too shabby, I guess, going 1 for 7. So end the video, no outro today, just the session lengths and results, and I'll see everyone next time.